good evening, and welcome to the Friday Night Game Brigade. This is Blackjack Kent. We are here with West of Loathing, which is a game that has been recommended to me quite a long time ago, actually, and I have only just now gotten around to trying it out. Kind of just in the mood for something silly and goofy today, and this was what was at top of the list, so we're gonna check it out. We got Plasma in the chat being first. Welcome, thank you so much. We got Dorian coming in with a resub. We had, sorry, there's like a mosquito in here and it is freaking out on my monitor. You good, buddy? Dorian, thank you so much for that resub for 37 months. Holy crap, thank you, my friend. We got Haven coming in. Welcome. First time in the Twitch chat, and came in with a follow as well, so thank you so much for following, and I hope you enjoy the chaos here. So yeah, I don't really know too much what to expect with this game. It is described on, first of all, is the audio balance okay? Because this music is really loud in my ears, but I don't know how it is for you guys. So I sound like I'm shouting, that's why. But yeah, it is described on Steam. It's pretty loud. Okay, let me... We're just gonna turn this. The music's louder than me. Aw, shit. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna turn this all the fucking way down. Alright, how's that? Is that better? Sheesh. Okay. I love when games are like 100% is going to blow your fucking ears off. This bug is going to drive me fucking insane also. This is gonna be a day. I can already tell this is gonna be a day. Another follower, welcome Zoe. Thank you so much, Zoe. Welcome and thank you so much for that follow. And a resub from Ryder. Holy crap, we got a hype train going.
Hello.
Let's go. Hello. Thank you so much for that resub for 52 months, Ryder. All right, man, we're kicking it off with a hype train tonight. We're really kicking off with a bang here. Yeah, so West of Loathing. I've tried to start the sentence like 4 times. It's described in Steam as a slapstick comedy stick figure RPG. I'm told it's quite funny, so we're gonna see how this goes. But I really don't know much about it beyond that. This mosquito is going to drive me insane. Okay, it's fine. It's all good. Let's start a new game. All right, wanted for protagonizing. Oh, that's fun. Okay. All right, cool. Edit your name. What's my name? We'll just go Roz. It's a spin-off of a browser game called Kingdom of Loathing. Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Oh yeah, you played it. Was it good? Alright, we'll just go with that, I guess. Can I change my face too? Change your character. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Doing this doesn't seem to change our appearance at all. I don't know if that is supposed to... Okay. Alright. Cool. Perfect. Alright. We're Roz Kent. We're wanted for protagonizing. The reward for us is 951 meat. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Oh, man. Oh, shit. What? I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Cow Puncher, Bean Slinger, or Snake Oiler. What in the... I'm assuming this is melee, ranged, or like a mage, basically. Or, no, this is the mage. Melee ranged mage. Okay. I don't know, man. What do we want to be? I need a vote in the chat. Are we gonna punch cows? Are we gonna sling beans? Or are we gonna oil snakes? Snake oiler is kind of alchemistish. Okay. Cool. Alright, get good sleep, Dorian. Thanks so much for dropping in. Hi, Ari. Not sure how I feel about meat as cash. Yeah, it's a little questionable to me, too. We're gonna see how this goes. Okay. Fuck, I don't know. Let's go with melee. Cow puncher. I can get more description. Okay, cow punchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves after all, okay? Beanslinger. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Okay. And then snake oilers. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. Okay, we've had a vote from Ari for snake oiler. I am on board with this. Alright, I want to be a snake oiler. Oh god, I'm awake. This is like the beginning of Pokemon. I have the hiccups. Fuck. Alright, what's going on? This weird poster appeared here one night. Okay. You read the spine of one of your books. Fuck. God damn it. Fucking hiccups. Whew. Alright, you read the spine of one of your books. Sal Danger and the Spooky Mayan. That was one of my favorites. Gil Drew and the Ancient City. Twitch is not happy with you today. Twitch, behave yourself. Are we having lag issues? Rufus liked this one as much as I did. I wonder who Rufus is. Roy Swift and the Spooky Mansion. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Secret of Witch Cave. Okay, these are all clearly just auto-generated. Margaret Drew and the Forgotten Outhouse. Love it. Goodbye, desk. Oh. Comb hair. You comb your hair one last time. Gain 1 XP. Nice. Okay. We have a burb. Oh, okay, this is Russell. Hey, Russell, how you doing? I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. Oh, okay. All right, Russell has gone away to the west. Hi, Bree. Welcome, friend. All right, time to hit the trail. What's going on here? Goodbye, phonograph. Yes, turn it off. Thank you. You pull the needle from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad to have the music off. Do I have an inventory? Hold on. There we go. I have nothing. I have no pants. Here we go. We're off to a good start. No pants, no boots, no hat, no anything. Your spleen capacity determines how many potions you can use in a day. Your liver capacity determines how many alcoholic drinks you can handle before you have to sleep it off. Your stomach capacity determines how many food items you can eat before you need a nap. Also, you can't take naps. You can only go to sleep for an entire night. Okay. Good luck trying to get pants. Roz in the quest for pants. Wasn't that a huge struggle for me in Once Human, I think? We had a huge quest to get pants. Just you and your stick-like flesh against the world. Yeah, this is gonna be adventure. Okay. Muscle determines how much damage your melee attacks do and how much damage you take when you get hit by melee attacks. Mysticality determines how much damage your magical attacks do. And Moxie determines how much damage your pistol attacks do. Okay, so Moxie is our stat as a snake oiler, I believe. I remember pants were particularly difficult to find in Kingdom of Loathing. Okay, I'm okay with Pooh Bearing it. We got this. Hit points determine how much damage you can take. Being knocked unconscious means you lose whatever fight you're in, as far as you know. Okay. Using skills in combat costs action points. Speed determines who goes first in combat. Okay. Randomly reminded of that old YouTube series, Animator versus Animation. Doesn't ring a bell. Writer apparently knows it. Okay, cool. Well, okay. Ooh, okay. I also have grit, gumption. Grit, the extent to which you are truly gritty. The higher it is, the tougher you'll be. Gumption, your level of get up and get her done. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Glamour is your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails, and you'll also be able to afford them. Deadeye, you're a crack shot. You can bullseye a bullseye at 300 paces. You can shoot a fish in a barrel, even if the fish is really small and the barrel is really big. Hornswogglin, you're a city slicker and a witty trickster. All right. I'll have to check that out later. Ross Kent's middle name is Billy. Okay. Combat skills also. Snake whip. Whip out a snake and then whip something with it. The skill deals a flat amount of damage and poisons its target. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out later. What good is a briefcase full of snakes if you can't occasionally pull a snake out and tell it what to do? Oh, man. Summons a baby snake, and at the next level, we summon an adolescent snake. Okay, this is wild already. I'm entertained. All right, let's get a move on, I suppose. Nothing on the hat rack today. Hey, I got an XP for, cleaning the firewood up. This hearth really puts the hearth in hearth and home. Gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. We'll miss meals with the family. They're really selling this, like, departure situation. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Über die Darstellbarkeit einer Funktion durch ein trigonometrisches Reich. What a weird kid. I see. Our brother is a scholar. Very nice. All right. It's your brother's toy box. Puzzle cube. We need Dick here to translate. I know, right? This is one of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Fiddle with it. Nice. Got XP. Hooray! You already solved it, and if you mess it up again, it'll be messed up forever. Alright. Cool. So tidy. Covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. Alright. Our brother is definitely an academic. Alright, let's get on the road. My family's farm. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. We're going away forever. Gotta steal his shit. Exactly. It's the final prank. He'll never find it. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. This really is like, this is the beginning of Pokemon. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... Ooh, okay, okay. Picking locks, desert survival, or bartering. Picking locks sounds like it'd be useful. What do we think? First vote in the chat. 1, 2, or 3? Two? Alright, desert survival it is. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Desert eatin' and drinkin'. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Alright, desert eatin' and drinkin'. This book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. And the best part is that the buffet also has an open bar. That is true. That's a fair point, Plasma. Alright, gives you the foraging skill. Nice. You read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. You got a skill, foraging. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. Okay. Oh, is that our brother? Hi, bud. Oh, no, it's my dad. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen. Okay, I'm enjoying this so far. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. You got an item, briefcase full of snakes. Thank him. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. I'm gonna do, like, goofy cowboy accents for everyone. Sorry. Hope the snakes are all still alive. Good question. Let's investigate. Briefcase full of snakes. This is the briefcase you keep your favorite snakes in. Venom level 3, medicine level 3. There are a lot of snakes in this briefcase. Extract some venom. Extract some medicine. Is there any reason not to extract all of it? I wonder. Presumably they, like, grow more over time. Yeah, I'm quite charmed by this so far. I love a game that makes me crack up laughing in the middle of dialogue lines. Okay, this is definitely our nerdy-ass brother. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking pretty nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Oh, we can give him it back! Look at this. We can give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? Genius coming in for a sub for
almost a year. So many forever.
So many forever indeed. Thank you so much for that resub for 11 months and welcome. I hope your Friday is going excellently. All right. Chat, I need a decision. Why are we going west? 1, 2, or 3. First vote in the chat gets it. To help people, to seek my fortune. Haven, thank you so much for that sub with your Prime subscription. Thank you. And enjoy all of the fancy Alonzo emotes. Speaking of which, it's Halloween. So our emote explosion has witches hats on Alonzo right now, which is adorable. Work's done, so Friday's doing better. Fucking A. But yes, Haven, thank you. I hope you enjoy your new emotes. All right. The Alonzo in the hat. Yes. All right. I still need a vote from somebody. Why are we going west? 3, to get off this stupid farm. I'm here for it. Rufus, you know how much I hate it here. I can't stay. I gotta go where the action is. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. Thanks, bro. That's really inspiring. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. All right. I think that's our... Oh, we can dig through the haystack. Hey, I knew that was going to happen. Let's go. You got an item. Needle. Excellent. All right. Anything else to do here? Aw, one more hug from Mom. Very nice. No time to screw in the woods. Sorry. No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Let's do it. We're off to the west. Go west, young woman. Yes. Sorry. All right, west of Loathing. Here we go. Can screw in the woods if you want. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if there's romance in this game. There might be. Kind of love our horse. It looks like it's seen some shit. Stunt coordinator. Love it. 200 miles later. Whoa. Alright. Alright. Here we are. Well, the bad news... the bad news is that you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. A turnip! Yeah! Got a dusty turnip. I don't know what that thing is there. Who are you? Eek! Wait, oh, sorry. Can a fella have a drink in peace? I'm moseying here. Yuck. Alright, we got horse poop, BS horsery. A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Alright, saloon's always a good plan, right? As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey! Where's your hat, dag nabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Take proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. Oop. Sorry, let me close Tumblr real quick. Aren't you supposed to take off your hat? Not here, apparently. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, gal. Yeah? You heading west? You want some company? I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. Right, Raider? I'd be on board with that. Alright. And indeed, everyone in here is wearing a hat of some sort. Alright, so this is Pete. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, fork-tongued machines. Can't trust them no more than a fork-tongued horse thief. Not a fan of forklifts, huh? Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Okay, with 20 meat we can play. Come back to that later. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking in that it's absolutely disgusting. Why not? Yep, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite BBQ eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender! Ugh. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's surrey and slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. Full with an ice pick flashbacks. Yeah, no kidding. You got an item. Nasty ring. Where is it? Oh, I'm wearing it. Okay. Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit it was worth it. Nice. +1 muscle, +1 mysticality, and +1 moxie. You kept getting given... what? Volo with an ice pick flashbacks at work? I hope not. Alright, this person's sleeping. The moxie to dig through the spittoon. Yeah, I mean, that's our primary skill, right? Oh, hats. People are giving you hats at work? Howdy, I'm Roz. This fucking mosquito is driving me insane. Howdy, Roz, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. Hostler is a horse person, right? God damn it. Okay, it's not a mosquito, it's a little moth, actually. And it is having some kind of day. It is flying in these really chaotic circles directly in front of me. Very hard to ignore. Come here, you. Got it. Woohoo! Okay. I'm the town hostler. How's that working out for you? Horse salesman. Gotcha. All those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Mouth murderer. I know what you meant, but that's funny. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. Alright, we'll go meet up with him next, I guess. The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Well, fine. You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? Great question. Piano person. Should probably leave him alone. Okay, we don't have lockpicking yet. Can we not talk to the oh, there we go. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Bartender finally notices you. I was thinking more James Sunderland. You know, I have played Silent Hill, but I have blocked out most of it. Howdy, cowgirl. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Roz. What brings you to our little backwater? Ask about work. Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Ask about the railroad. The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep. If I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. I am sure this accent is atrocious, by the way, and I don't care. Alright, ask about errands. Yeah, his forsaken burg's always falling apart in one way or another. Hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. You love the accent? Okay, excellent. I always enjoy getting way too into this shit. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Got an item. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. Alright, so we have to go downstairs and kill the goblin. Got it. Aha, there he is. Hi, bud. Alright. Weak fungicide. Liquid in this can is actually very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to kill weak fungi. Alright. This is going to be our first combat, I suppose. Attack the goblin. Okay. I only have 1 action point. We got to use our weak fungicide. Alright. This will deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is a goblin. Yeah! Let's go. Victory! Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Alright. We leveled up our Moxie to level 2. Let's see what else is down here. Creative Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails ya. Guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here is can reach the top of the bar. Got Nurse brand whiskey. This whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it, and given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. Okay, anything else useful down here? Pile of old newspapers. Boring Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. There's a copy of the Boring Springs newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. Okay. Cool. All right, let's get our reward. Howdy, good to see you again, Roz. You tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Good point, Plasma. Thank you kindly, Roz. I knew you was a stand-up gal the moment you walked in here. She reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here he goes, the least I can do by way of thanks. You gain 200 meat. Nice. Tip your hat. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently and got some pent-up frustrations about it. This game is mighty judgmental of a whiskey. It gave you the button to pick up. I know, right? Meat's a meat. My partner brought over a rotisserie chicken, and I made 4 big Tupperware containers of stock. Fucking A. Hell yeah, you are stocked for a while. I wonder what form the meat takes. That is a good question. I think we probably don't want to question it too closely. We know we have 200 of it, though. Wait. Oh, okay, there we go. And we have a map now. Make your own damn guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Oh, that was fast travel. Nice. Okay. Alright, there's the sheriff. And trade, and the doctor is closed, it would appear. Is that a person stuck in a cactus? You approach the... you approach the weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer, and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. Wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? I do, in fact, Cactus Bill, happen to have a newspaper. Apparently it is here, Plasma. You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orehole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. All right. Thank you. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. Perfect. All right. Topeka's 60 miles that way. Step right up, Braid's the name and Trey's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy. Well, madam, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle, and to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Okay. Well, I don't have... Dickering. Okay, that's the bartering skill, I guess. We do have a needle, though. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye out for some soap. Let's see what's going on with the sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here who call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item. Deputy pistol. Deputy, you deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. Alright, got it. I'll be back with the door. Alright, so we have a pistol now, and the Fricker Gang's hideout. Let's go get our horse first, I think. From the BS Horsery. 1,000 meat! Oh, shit. Okay. Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please, I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'd give you 300 meat for finding each of them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. Alright, Orehole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they lack environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back. Bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Alright, will do. See you later. Alright, cool. The most typical horse you've ever seen. True. Can you sell me a horse? Oh. Okay. Should warn you, though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Right now, I only have the one horse available. Alright, let me think on that. Let's go rescue the other ones, then we can decide which one we want, I guess. Hey, more needles. Do all the haystacks have needles in them? Amazing. All right. So, once again, probably don't want to think about it too strongly. Okay, so. Okay, so we have 2 jobs right now. We have fetching the horses from these 3 places, and then we have the getting the cell door from this place. Let's do the horses first, I guess. Because the guy also said his shovel was here at Orehole Mine. Meat ore? I have questions. Dig through it. Nice. All right, well, 50 meat that I probably don't want to think about. Look behind the outhouse. Got our shovel. Nice. It's like infusing a pigeon with oats, only backwards. That tracks. Ooh, mug. Nice. Okay, we can return that to the bartender. All right, here we are. Instructions for the cargo elevator. Cargo elevator control. A poster on the wall behind reads, Level 1 blasting cap storage. Level 2 plungers, both kinds. Level 3 tools. All right, we're gonna leave that alone for right now. Oop. All right, you find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. Unrefined meat nugget. This is I am having increasing numbers of questions about the meat situation. Ew. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Gross. What is happening here? All right. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Well, you know what that sounds like. We need to go get a plunger, I think. Let's go to level 2. Elevators. Oh, I see. Okay. Sign lied, though. There's only the one kind. All right. Detonation plunger. Let's hook the plunger up. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. Okay. Boom. Press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. All right. Let's send it to level 1. These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. You're gonna need a crowbar. Okay, I don't think we have a crowbar. We might have to come back here later. Yep, you were correct, Plasma. Alright, we need a crowbar, so let's go elsewhere. And then we'll come back. Let's check out Thousand Snakes Gulch. Definitely snakes here, as expected. Rocks is really shiny. Nice. Shiny rock. What's the deal with that? It's shiny, and it's about the size of a rock. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. This snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Oh, the third mine level has tools. You're so smart. Alright, let's go back and do that rather than fight the snake. Good thinking. Aha. Oh, that's what the needle's for. Got it. Pick the lock. Managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle... Fair. The needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rust away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. You got an item. Crowbar. Alright. Gordon Freeman time. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get the blasting caps. Nice. And, whoop. Come on. Add the blasting cap. You've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Alright, here we go. Yeah! Kaboom! Alright. Horsey! You see the dark horse. Barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Oh, that's a mood. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I bought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Feed her. Can we pat her on the nose first? As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Aw, come on. Feed her the oats. Take a handful out of... Oh no, this is gonna teleport us back to fucking... Okay. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Looks like they're fine, see? Oh, thank God. I thought it was gonna, like, homing teleport us back to boring. You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food, don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, those are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. Oh, come on. Alright, we're making progress. Horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Alright. Cool. Horse has been rescued. More meat acquired. Ooh, something to dig for. Silver nugget, very nice. Shiny nugget of silver. I'm assuming we'll be able to trade these things back to the tradey guy back in Boring. Alright, so now we've finished this area, I think. So now we go to Thousand Snakes Gulch, where I guess we will fight these snakes. Am I taking damage from hitting these? It doesn't seem like it. Alright. Okay, target is a sleepy rattlesnake. I'm not sure if we can beat this guy, because we only have one action point. And it's not going to do enough damage, but we will... Or is it one action point per turn? Oh, okay. Alright, that's easier then. Ka-chow! Yeah! Nice. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murderer and Roz. Collect one venom and one medicine. Leveled up Glamour. Nice. Another snake. Well, I guess it's not called one snake gulch. At least I don't seem to have limited, ooh, ouch. Ooh, uh-oh. I don't seem to have limited, ammo, at least, thankfully. Let's snake whip it. Nice. Ouch. Oh, I have no action points remaining. Oh, okay, I can always shoot, it seems like. That's good. Okay, good to know. Alright, we should probably heal, unless... Does our health recover between fights? I guess so. That's good. Turn-based combat isn't usually my jam particularly, but this snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Whip it good. Alright. And then pistol attack. Ooh, not so good. I was promised 8 to 9 damage, and that did 7. We are very close to dead, but luckily, ka-chow. Nice. Alright. Nice work. If the whole cowgirl thing doesn't work out, you can always get a job as a snake exterminator. Alright, we leveled up grit. Alright. Horsey! This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. Why, thank you, genius. That's a good boy. That wasn't a good one. That was bad. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some of the Oh, God. Crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather, hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Alright, Bree has I love that this is a silly Western world with the unnecessary side thing that instead of gold you have flesh. Yeah, it's so weird. Alright, Bree has redeemed 5 minutes of horse noises. Okay, this one 5 minutes. That one's hard. That one's challenging. Usually with like the ducks and shit, it's not so hard to kind of emote a little bit, but the horse one is hard. Okay, you sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Hydrate. Thank you, Ari. You could indeed do 5 minutes of ducks, yes. All right, all 3 horses have been acquired. Where did we find this gold tooth? I think maybe we got that from fighting the skeletons, I guess. This was in the ground for a very long time, and then in somebody's mouth for a very short time, and now it's in your backpack. Old cavalry saber. Here comes the cavalry saber. Imagine asking for your horse's back and one of their asses shows up as a ghost. Do we still get paid? I hope so. Alright. So we could use the saber instead of the crowbar, it would appear. Question is, do we want to? Let's keep the crowbar because that gives us utility as well. We're gonna need to get more needles if that's what we need for lock picking. Alright, so that takes care of all the horses. Let's go back and turn that in, I guess. One of my favorite stream memories is Shiloh making her eyes make duck noises while the 3 of us were playing Overcooked. Yeah, the panicked duck noises while the arena like burned around us. All right, I brought you your horses. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Gained 300 meat, sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eaten. Oh, I get it. Dark horse, crazy horse, death on a pale horse. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. Can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. I need to play The Sims again. All right. So we could now buy one of these horses, it seems like. Ushered in the apocalypse, yes. All right, the question then, what horse do we want? The ordinary one, the dark the dark one with social anxiety, the pale one which is cold, or the crazy one that has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. All right. We're gonna do this as a chat. We're gonna do this as a chat vote, actually, if I can remember how to set that up. Hold on. Where is it? There's up there we go. Poll. Okay. Which horse? We have ordinary horse. We have the dark horse. We have the pale horse. And we have the crazy horse. Let's see if this works. All right, so type exclamation mark vote 0, 1, 2, or 3, depending on your vote. 0 for the ordinary horse. No, just exclamation mark. Yeah, like Bree just did. No parentheses. There we go. All right, we'll give this a minute or so. Seems to be a distinct opinion spread. While we're waiting, let's see. Afternoon, ma'am, what can I do for you? You said something earlier about an injury. Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse? Or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. All right, so we'll have to go investigate that. All right. There's a timer option in the bot. I should have just done that. Oh well. Last call. All right, the vote is in. The votes are in, I believe. And the winner is Crazy Horse with 2 votes. Y'all were very split. All right. Sell me the one with the crazy eyes. Gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff, but I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snakes Gulch to chew on the loco weed that grows there. And that makes him see crazy things? I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Hang on, let me see what he has to say about the other ones. What can you tell me about the ordinary one? He is a horse with 4 legs, and each leg has a weird horse knee that is double hinged like a book cover. What else? He has all his own teeth and both original eyeballs. He comes with hooves and a tail for no extra charge. Anything else? No, this horse is utterly ordinary in every respect. Alright, let's talk about the shifty looking dark one. Good choice, she's a sneaky one. When you say sneaky, well, she's real quiet. She likes dark places. Yeah, I remember. And just look how she's trying to hide behind the other horse there. Thank God for free hooves and tail, I know, right? That's not how horse knees work. Yeah, I was wondering. I'm not an expert on horse knees, unfortunately. And then the pale one. Good choice. That's a good horse if you like that sort of thing. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Alright, the vote was for Crazy Eyes. This horse has seen some shit. So have we. I'll take him. Alright. We can give him a name. Oh shit. Horse nerd here. Took horse riding lessons for years. Nice. I would love to do horseback riding lessons. It's hard to find a place around here that I can get to consistently. But, okay. I got an achievement, first of all. Horse senseless by a crazy horse. Nice. Okay. All right. This is an important question, you guys. What are we naming our crazy horse? I need some opinions in the chat. Tomothy? Tomothy Bobswald. Really? And Petunia. Okay. This is a tough choice. Those are all pretty good. Bobswald in all caps is really fucking sending me for some reason. Oh, man. How am I supposed to choose? All right, we're gonna random number generator this one. Thank you so much for that lurk, Seer. I hope you're having a good day. All right, we're gonna random number generator this because I can't pick. So we've got we've got 1 for Tomothy, 2 for Bobswald, and 3 for Petunia. Most of those horses I rode were mares. You know, I mean, we can do whatever. All right, we're gonna random number generate 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Petunia. Petunia the crazy horse. Are you sure you want to name your horse Petunia? Yes. All right then, Petunia the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Southeast west map. To quote Doctor Who, his name is Susan and he wants you to respect his life choices. Exactly. Okay, cool. So we got, I don't know what that gave us. Huh. All right, cool. What have we not? Okay, we have the Fricker Gang hideout where we can get the cell door that was stolen. And then we have to figure out what's up with, oh, let's see if this guy wants any of our stuff. Nope. Did we get, no, we didn't get snake skins from that fight. Aha! Okay, we can offer our whiskey to the whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey? Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Huh, didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Oh, you look sad. Can we fix the sads? Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Hang on, ma'am, I think maybe you need... I think maybe you need support that isn't booze. Yeah, I was thinking that, Plasma. She scowls at you. Well, what the hell did I let you in here for, then? You shrug. All right, hold that thought, ma'am. What's going on with the TNT? Wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised me. This vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Preen a little. Grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Nice. Leveled up mysticality. All right. I would like if there was a way to maybe not encourage her drinking, because she seems sad, and I would like to make her less sad. However, you know, I never cook either. It is still very much not a spotless stove. Yeah, true. Sam. All right, here's your whiskey, ma'am. This feels like going drinking with Chakwas. That's a good question, Plasma. Don't touch my less unsightly eyebrows. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's a doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything all right? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So what's the matter, Doc? Are we sure she's... Bree. Fair question. What's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? Whole world's going to hell in a horse cart. And you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead man walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that? Also a good question, Plasma. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets without their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. And how's that even possible? It isn't possible. Goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh. Ouch. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but it happens. But what doesn't happen is then coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Missy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients. It's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Well, this got tragic as fuck all of a sudden. What the... Okay. MD, PhD. Fair, Brie. Hi, Joe. I swear to God, this game is funny. This is just not... I promise this game has been hilarious up to this point. Doc Alice sighs exasperatedly. What now? Your eldest monkey is very pleased with the choice of horse name. Excellent. Glad to provide. Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Oh no, I believe you, Bray. I believe you. Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? That'd be one hell of a can of beans. What's the deal with all the TNT? So when I feel like I'm about to go... Oh, wow. I swear to God, this game is funny. This scene is not reflecting it. I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell, no way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. It is, I swear to God. About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? Doc Alex is just extremely not okay. Apparently. You aren't that old. And if I was going to pick someone to go up against Necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? It sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. Beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alright, kid, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. We're gonna help her, you guys. We're gonna help her. Let's fucking go. I feel like I should take this TNT away from you, though, maybe. It's got unsad, woohoo! Alright, so we're gonna have her, she's gonna come with us. We're gonna fight a necromancer. I'm into it. Alright, let's go hit up the Fricker Gang's hideout and see if we can deal with the stolen... Oh, the books! Shit, the books. You right. Good reminder, thank you. Dodging all the horse poop. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not they're gonna do you much good in this doom-forsaken hellhole. It is a cactus reading a newspaper. We gave it to... that person apparently drank too much cactus beer and then became a cactus. And they asked for something to entertain them, so we gave them a newspaper. Maybe the necromancer can revive the ghost horse. Good thinking. That would be cool. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Alright. The Legend of Curly's Meat. This book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Leaf through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find a list of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Ha ha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Alright, we got some XP for that. Leaf through the Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. You start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is the goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak goblin. Sort of. Got a perk. Goblin tongue. Alright, cool. Now we head to the Fricker Gang's hideout. Thud Fricker, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Alright, we will ignore him for the time being, I think. Beer barrel cactus. Harvest. Nice. Got a mug of cactus beer, which we want to be careful drinking, because it will apparently turn us into a cactus. I know, right? That would have been good. Pile of random stuff the Fricker Gang stole. Got 25 meat, another mug, and a pair of silver cufflinks. Alright, into the cave. Everyone's taking a nap in here. Maybe we can just steal the door without killing anybody. That would be nice. This is where we came in, right? Okay. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Oh, soap. We need soap for trading. Can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Nice. Cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Can we just sneak past them? It appears not. Alright, well, let's talk then. Howdy, boys. Deal me in? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'm hoping we can maybe get out of here without fighting. I'll show you the door to hell. That didn't work out well. Okay then, a fight it is. Uh-oh. Alright, we got the jump on them. This guy has 20 HP, this guy has 5. Should probably get rid of him first, right? Oh, did he miss? Nice. What's the barrel? Is that giving him cover? Trying to shoot this target will hit a sturdy barrel instead. Okay. But we can hit him with the melee attacks. Let's do that. Bonk. Oop. Oh, your gun sucks. Excellent. Love that. Bonk. And let's do a snake whip to end the fight. Yeah! Woo! Victory. The leaders of the Fricker Gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. I know my mother would be disappointed, actually. Alright. Sheriff's door. Got it. More meat from the gang. Alright. I think that's it then. So let's go back to Boring Springs. We've got a bunch of stuff to turn in here. We can turn in the door to the sheriff. I see the Fricker Gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on his hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. Produces a big bag of meat. You gain 400 meat. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. Alright, we can do that. We've got our soap to trade for a lock from this guy. Trade this soap for a lock. Braid, though you really don't think his name is actually Braid, takes your soap and hands you a lock. Nice. Alright, so we can give that back to the sheriff. Sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key, and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? You got a needle handy? Oh, you are just dumb as a box of rocks. All right. Pick the lock. I unlocked your cell for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this as a souvenir, excuse me, of your time in Boring Springs. Got a replica sheriff badge, which we are now wearing. Gives us +1 armor. Nice. This is a plastic facsimile of the sheriff's badge. He usually gives them to children who tour the jail. Excellent. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Reward 200 meat. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Alright. Oh, and another mug. Let's go. Alright. We've got a bunch of mug. Oh, we can shovel the poop? Nice. Let's go. Did not know we could do that, but we get XP for every single one. Our next skill up involves a pie, apparently. Alright. We have a bunch of mugs to turn in, so let's do that. I found these mugs. 125 meat. Thank you, Bree. Should we try talking to Susie? Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowgirl who's gonna be searching the spittoon for her teeth if she don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye then. Alright. I feel like this is everything that we can do at the moment here. Am I forgetting anything? We've got Alice that we're friends with now. We gave the cactus guy his... Oh, this is diggable. Nice, another mug. Alright, we'll go turn that in real quick. Do you have anything else? Yeah, there's more poop. We got that. Okay. The sheriff has his door back. The bar, we'll turn in this last mug. We do have enough money to play poker now. We should try that. I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Let's bet aggressively. Yeehaw, I'll bet 15 meat. Ooh. The guy on your left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the gal on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 in hearts. Hornswoggle him. I do have a hornswoggling point. Nice! You explained that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, to the gal on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents, oh hey, look over there. They look, and when they look back, they don't notice the 10 meat missing from each of their piles. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Nice. All right, well, how you doing, Pete? Okay. Oh, Pete wants our shiny rock. That there is a right shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Sure. Oh, apparently, okay. Pete buys all sorts of shit. Take this, give me 81 meat for the silver nugget. And the unrefined meat ore. Listen, kid, all this stuff I've been buying from you, you've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of ore hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down on the 40th level that ain't worth messing with for a gal who wants to keep her eyes, if you catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Was there a 40th level? Hang on. Obviously, having gotten warned off, we're immediately going to go back there and investigate. I don't remember there being a 40th level. You suddenly remember that weird thing that Pete said about level 40. Is that a real thing? Okay, obviously we're gonna do this, right? Level 40. Oop. It's a strange black chest. Okay. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide... Exactly, Brie. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid off the chest. Inside there is a hat. It looks evil, and not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth, which look like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. Okay. We're taking a purely fuck around and find out approach to this game, so put it on. You have a sense of foreboding. Oh, this is hard mode. Interesting. You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me. I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't ever be able to take it off, and things will be much harder for you. It will be as though your life is a game, and that game's difficulty level it's greatly increased, if you catch my meaning. Can we put that on someone else? That would be great, right? Alright, we're not gonna do that then. Never mind. That's funny though. Alright, I think for realsies we have done everything in this area now. Unless anyone can think of something that I'm missing. So let's take our doctor friend and head off towards Dirtwater, I suppose. Do we have to do something to tell her that we're ready to go? I don't want to accidentally leave without her. Okay, I'm trying to let you know that I'm ready to go, but I guess we just go. You're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. Oh, we could take Pete as well. All you need now is a partner, somebody to share the trail with, someone you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Okay, obviously we're taking Alice. You knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. Okay, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, you've been automatically spending your I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up? Or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? I guess we'll start spending it manually. Okay, you have the option of turning yourself into some kind of unbalanced weirdo if you want. Open your character screen when you want to spend XP. You consult the southeast-west map the Hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Alright, we're gonna head for Dirtwater. Alright, how you doing, Petunia? Oh, Petunia whinnies as you approach. Comb his mane. He makes a sort of glurk noise. Oh, wait, okay, no. Mind the traffic, miss, it's rush hour. Room for rent, inquire within. Oh, hey, it's, Alice, how you doing? If we're going to look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense, do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territory's cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Huh, sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. The Dave Yard. Alright, what do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out the lay of the land, I'd guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a pretty literal interpretation. Any other ideas? Alice says you should see the bartender about renting a room in Dirtwater. Be nice to have a base of operations. Alright. Did she have... Am I forgetting about anything? Okay. Alright, well, let's go rent a room then, I suppose. They're engrossed in conversation. Another lady who's not in the mood to talk. Are we going to... Okay, this is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Sure. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. We will inspect it anyway. Here we go again. All right, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? James Sunderland, yep. No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. The narrator has fucking had it with me. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. I know, right, Raider? Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine, a useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. Filthy porcelain cow, which is now in my... Which even offhand? That's my offhand weapon right now, apparently. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out the little hole in the bottom of it. Melee attack damage and spell damage. Nice. Okay. Okay. Cool. Still no pants or boots, yes. All right, let's just start from the left. Well, no, we're heading for the guest rooms ultimately. So let's start from the right and then work our way. Oh, there's a lot here, actually. Okay. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? What's happening on the stage? The Jewel Saloon stage. Okay. Can we go on the stage? No. Woohoo! Alright, we fixed the chair that was falling over. Good job, us. Dartboard? There's a sign that says, "See bartender for darts." Oh, kitchen. Hello. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter, and I need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? What are you cooking that involves saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Oh no, it's Anders all over again. Oh god. Shut up. Nearest one's Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Okay. I'll get back to you on that, sir. Top this potbelly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. Nice. No, I'll get back to you about the... Shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. This lady is too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Alright, we have to get saltpeter for you. Slop, 5 meat. Sure. I've got a plate of slop. What's the deal with the slop? Increases your maximum HP by 5 for the rest of the day. This is a plate of the slop they serve at the Jewel in Dirtwater. They should really hire better kitchen staff before some competing restaurant moves in and eats their lunch. Sure, let's eat the slop. You choke down the slop, wondering why pigs always seem to enjoy this stuff so much. You gain an effect. Slop fed. Nice. So that should give me increased HP. Okay, do I have XP to spend right now? 8. Okay. You know what? I changed my mind, actually. We're going to re-enable automatically spend HP, because I have just decided I don't want to think about it. Huh. Provides a few other pieces of metagame information in various places. Sure. I like nerd mode. Nerd is good. Changes the typeface of the game to Arial. Please don't do this. Oof. Okay, yeah, we won't do that. Okay. Colorblind mode. It's black and white. That's funny. Okay. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Piano player is not very good at his job. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. Try to talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. Poker. Why is poker in quotation marks? Poker? I hardly know her. Okay, this seems to be poker. Rules of poker, in quotes, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Read one of them. Cross-eyed kings are wild unless accompanied by 2 one-eyed kings of spades. Queens are wild unless accompanied by 3 one-eyed queens of spades. What? Player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must immediately double their bet. 5s are wild unless accompanied by a queen of diamonds. 10s are wild and 9 of hearts are double wild. Okay, this is just gonna keep going forever, presumably. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on. This table is full up. No room at this table. Alright, let's play poker with quotation marks. Sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Libby, and the player to your left says his name is Jim. Poker Calvin Ball. Accurate. Okay. Ante up. Dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a totally garbage hand, a mustachio jack, and 3 6s. Okay, our chances of winning are 10%. We're going to check. Let's cleverly strategize. You adjust your strategy based on what you know about your opponent. What do I don't know anything. What are you talking about? Reveal your cards. Hey, I won. I had a... Okay, full house beats a straight, though. The fuck? I mean, clearly I'm overthinking this, but that's funny. Let's go. Alright, we already dealt with the spittoon. Wait, stop. These people are talking. This lady doesn't want to talk. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Hi, thanks. I'm Roz. Glad to know you, Roz. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it, gratis. Oh, that was easy. Wow, great. Okay. Need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. Thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, I'd have poked around in it myself, but I lost the key. Wait, is the piano player a robot? This is suddenly taking a strange turn. Are you a robot? Try to fix him. You lift up... What the fuck? You lift up the piano. Okay, I don't have a lockpick. We'll come back to that. How you doing, Alice? I see you found the local watering hole. Yeah, it's decent. Let me know if you find a whiskey in hole, though. Heh. What do you think we should do next? Alright, for the main quest, we go to the railroad place. For side quests, we get saltpeter from Fort Cowardice. Is it sex to poke around in a robot's innards? We just don't know. I hope so. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Alright, let's check out our bedroom. Nice, nice. Alright, so we... Whoop, no, what the... Hold on. Oh, okay, cool. There's a postcard on this little table. Blank postcard. This is a blank postcard. Maybe you should write to your family back home. In case you don't know how mail works, you send the... Solitaire! Solitaire coming in with a resub for 32 months. Thank you, friend. If you're not following Solitaire, another awesome member of the Campfire stream team, you should totally go follow him. Also, Seer, who was here earlier and said hi as well. You should also follow Seer. Also another awesome member of the Campfire stream team. I think that's the only Campfire people who've been in tonight. Excuse me. Okay. In case you don't know how the mail works, you send these by going to to a building called a post office and giving it to the correspondence wizard who works there. All right, well, we'll keep an eye out for that, I guess. Nice view. Look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. Why? Oh, you call yourself a lizard-hugging, good-for-nothing jerk. You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. But at 1, it gives us +3 to a bunch of stuff. Better not insult yourself anymore. If you get any angrier, you're liable to pass out. This is Alice's bed. Correspondence wizard sounds like a useless, unwanted Microsoft Word feature. It's Clippy! Welcome back, King. All right. I like that our partner operates as our quest journal. That's kind of fun. All right, so we need to find a lockpick, and we need to find some saltpeter at the local fort. But I don't think we know where. Oh, yeah, no, we do. It's up there. Okay. And we need to go to the Dave Yard. And we can also just wander, apparently. That could be fun. Let's look. Let's have a look around here first. Sundry provisions, miscellaneous provender, various groceries, assorted comestibles, and ooh, interesting. Disposable binoculars used to discover a new map location. Dynamite, snake. Use this to learn a new snake oiling skill. Plum pudding, shovel, soda crackers. Tooth powder. Vienna blood sausages. Okay, I don't feel like I need any of these. I wish you sold needles. Real talk. I wish you sold needles, but that's okay. We'll come back to that. Hey, the post office. This is. Are you the correspondence wizard? I'd like to send a postcard. You write a quick note to Rufus, letting him know that what you've been up to, and that you're okay. Oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Nice. You know what? I believe in you, Plasma. All right, so we sent our brother a postcard, so that's nice. Telegraph machine. Big cabinet of locked post office boxes. Aw, this little girl is selling flowers. We will buy some flowers from her. Sweet smelling flowers. Oh, we can use that in our offhand instead of the porcelain cow for 15% stench resistance. Okay, I feel like that'll probably be useful at some point in the future. And the jail. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be sheriff, okay. I could be the sheriff, maybe. Do you have law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? Well, when you put it that way, if I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, it happens all the time. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Alright. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster? Close enough. Wasted. The Stripey Hat Gang. For grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low down... Yeah, exactly, Ryder. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low down, no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? What's the other one? A House in the Desert Gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. 500 meat reward. You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Sure. Alright, can we take both of these? Apparently so. And then these are the cells, apparently. This empty cell is all ghostly. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so that gives us some more side quests. Lot available. Oh man, are we gonna get to expand the town? Like, are we gonna... Apparently, not a lot available past this point. Okay, cool. I get it. Lot available, not a lot available. This game's clever. I like this. I think my plan is that, so obviously next weekend is Extra Life, so mark your calendars. There will not be a stream on Friday, but I will be streaming 24 hours straight, Saturday through Sunday, November 2nd to 3rd, raising money for Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago. Yeah, plasma. 24 hours of Ruz, indeed. Thank you, Raider. Yeah, so that is coming up next week. And then after that, I think we will resume Jedi Survivor on Fridays for a couple weeks. But after that, I think we might come back to this, because I'm getting a kick out of this. Assuming all of y'all are okay with that. Alright, so, Alice, talk me through it. What do we got? We've got the House in the Desert Bandits. Shit, wait. House in the Desert Bandits, Fort Cowardice, Saltpeter, a needle for the piano player, Stripey Hat Gang. Okay. And then for the main quest, we need to go to... Okay, that's cute. Good old Dirtwater. This is where Elliot and I had our honeymoon. Of course, it was a wilder place back then. Was it? Well, it was while we were here. She shoots you a wink. Nice. Okay. Alright, so for the main quest, we need to talk to a railroad crew. Alright. So there's the railroad camp. If you were gay, I'd totally be flirting with her. I think you're talking to Alice and not me. I assume. Okay. Desert House, Dave Yard. Yeah. Maybe we can flirt. We don't know that she's not bi. We don't know that. Maybe we can flirt with her. eventually. All right, so we have the Desert House, the Dave Yard, Fort Cowardice, Cavern Canyon, and the Railroad Camp. Let's just work our way up, because I think this is the main quest up here. So let's just work our way up. Let's start with the Desert House. Uh-oh. You hear a groaning noise a short distance away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. Think I busted one of my dancing arms. Have Alex fix him up. Alice, fix him up. Think you can help this guy, Doc? Wouldn't be much of a doctor if I couldn't fix a busted dancing arm. Alice grabs some gauze and stuff from her bag and sets and splints the cowpoke's leg. Woo-wee! That there's some fine work. My thanks to you, Doc. Don't mention it. All right, we leveled up our gumption and made it to the Desert House. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? No, I was just kidding. Alright. Alright, I'm being sneaky. Here we go. I don't think this is gonna work out very well. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. You're not gonna be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Is there any point to not fighting? Like, I don't think... Could we give... I feel like we should be able to give the dog some meat, right? One would think. Bet you need a plate of slop? Maybe. Let's go back to Dirtwater and see. Oop. Spy an empty whiskey bottle sitting on top of a fence post. Try to shoot it. Nice! Alright. Where was the slop? That was in here in the saloon, right? Let's see if that helps us. I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy, Sally. I'm Roz. What's your line? Trading. I wander all around these lands just like it says on the label, and I buy here, a little here, and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Sure. Oh. Wandering Sally's Campout. Oh. Do you sell needles? Yes! Okay. I want to buy needles anytime we get the opportunity. Nice. What else you got? Apple. Soap. Carrot. Fungicide bomb. Okay. I don't need any of these at the moment. Maybe the boots. We have a fair amount of meat at the moment, right? Should we buy the... We could afford the boots or the pickaxe, but not both. I'm not entirely sure which one is more important to have. Ooh, actually, the work boots give us another AP, which does seem valuable in combat. Let's do that. And then we can sell you some stuff as well, maybe, that we don't need. Do we have anything we don't need? Cufflinks, I guess. And the saber we're not using. Okay. Cool. It's been real. Let's get out of here. Let's go. On to the Desert House. You happen across an abandoned crate, which apparently fell off a wagon. It's mine. Ooh, sulfur match and dynamite. Nice. All right, let's try this again. Okay. I'm gonna Google real quick because I'm curious if there's a way to get through this without fighting. West of Loathing, house in the desert, dog. Desert house. Ah, it needs a skeleton bone. Alright, for non-violent arrest, we'll need a skeleton bone, a lock, and a can of oil. I wish I'd bought a lock from Susie. All right, let's look at the other places maybe and see what they require. Let's go up to the Dave Yard. Dave Yard seems like a good place to get a skeleton bone, right? Ooh, you spot the smoldering ruin of a ranch on the horizon. Ominous. You discovered a new map location, the Stearns Ranch. Sure. Ooh, I bet there's lots of needles here. Yeah, let's go. Fucking A. What's up, Alice? What do you say, Alice? There's an old mission not far from here. They might let you check out their catacombs if you ask nice. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I suppose. All right, we'll check that out as well. Ooh. All right, I do not have safe cracking as a skill at the moment. Free food. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Okay. Wait, pick the lock requires lock picking, but I've picked locks before. What gives? All the books on the shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Investigate. Mary Stearns' diary. A little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. The first page says in the little girl's handwriting, this is the dairy of Mary Stearns. The AI and dairy are crossed out and IA written above them. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Oh dear. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Oh God. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party. Oh, Jesus. But Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. Well, this is depressing. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days. What the fuck? This is some fucking horror movie shit. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I got it, and if I don't, cows will eat all three of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. What the fuck? Oh, there's the doll. This is a terrible idea. The toy box contains a single object. Right? Yeah, the tone of this game, like, vacillates wildly. Okay, the toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. Sure, why not? Talk to it. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. You pull the string. The doll's... Oh God, the doll's eyes roll back into its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? None of your business. You're funny. Do you want to play with me? This is a bad idea, right? Should I do this? Yes, let's play. Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? Sure. Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room? No. What is it? The magic word is peanut butter. Got it. Peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Okay. Peanut butter. Oh, altar room. Cool. Cool. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. We do have the muscle to destroy it. I feel like maybe we should do that, but I'm deeply curious what happens if you take it. Hang on. Stearns Ranch. Okay, we get 50 XP if we destroy the goblet. Take it. So I'm looking at the wiki page, and it says pouring the blood from the goblet into the doll does not. Thank you so much for that follow, Victoria Rose 4242. Thank you so much. Welcome to the nerd party. You've arrived just in time to watch us find creepy blood in the basement of a house. Okay, so the wiki says pouring the blood from the goblet into the doll does not remove the goblet from your inventory, but does result in the doll running away. And then there's a sub-bullet that says, although that seems fine, there are consequences, with a link, and it doesn't elaborate beyond that. Oh dear. This seems good and safe and fine. Yeah, I am sure. Take the joining. All right, fine. We're gonna do it. Fuck it. Take the goblet. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the goblet. You got an item, Goblet of Blood. Oh, okay. Alice, did she tell me about this now? Did she tell me about this as a side quest now is the question. Okay, Alice doesn't think this is something we should be doing, clearly. Grace, I got your blood. My tea, we can finish our tea party now. Sure, why not? You carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Ah! Grace leaps out of the toy box, laughing manically, and climbs the ranch house's ruined chimney. She turns towards you. See you soon. She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the northwest. That's probably fine. Oh no, what have we done? Okay. I'm sure this is very normal. Alice, why did we come here? Okay, I need to level lockpicking. I didn't realize that was something that I had to do. Hold on. We're gonna turn off automatically spend XP for a moment. Okay. How do I get lockpicking? Oh, I can't. Okay, that's something I have to acquire somehow. Okay, well, never mind then. We'll put that back on. Alright. It's a crate. Nice. Bar of soap, length of rope. Just a bloody talking doll. Nothing weird. Absolutely. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of the outhouse are more dangerous than average outhouse contents. Open the door. What the fuck? Oh, nice. Alice helps us fight now. That's fun. Okay. A pyrobove. Okay. This is normal. Oh man, Alice has a shotgun? Okay. Oh, she can also heal. That's good. Okay. Shotgun. Hell yeah. Woo! Hot. Get you. Nice. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. You got an item. Toilet pistol. Oh man, it's just like 7 Days to Die. Hooray. Is that better or worse than our current pistol? Deals stench damage instead of physical. 3 to 4 stench damage versus 4 to 5 regular damage. And also applies 5 poison. God. I feel like my dignity insists that we keep using the deputy pistol, at least for now. This flower is smoking. Smoking chrysanthemum. What the fuck is this game, you guys? Was hoping you could dual wield the pistols. That would be cool. Can we put it in place of the... No. Okay. Alright, Smoking Chrysanthemum is a lapel item that does +2 spell damage compared to +1 armor for the Sheriff badge. What is it smoking? Hey! Oh man, this is fucked up. Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or other. Got a charred locket. Man, I'm getting a lot of stuff here. Should call it a lucket on account of how lucky it was to escape that fire. Oh. Lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. Oh. Alright, we got a picture of Mary Stearns. Faded daguerreotype of a little girl. The name Mary is written on the back. It's a photograph of a serious-looking girl. Okay, that was presumably before she started talking to the cursed doll. Button cactus. Alright, well, this has been an experience. Let's move on.
No.
Alright. Can we finally make it to the Dave yard? Oop. Come across the corpse of a cowboy. Hey! I understand this reference, actually. You see by his outfit that he is a cowboy. And you see by his lack of flesh that he is a corpse. Anyone else know the song Streets of Laredo? Check for useful gear. Hey! Pants! We have acquired pants. Let's go. And made it to the graveyard. Alright, cool. Let's go. Ooh, alright, this all looks normal. Here lies. I got pants! Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Dig up the grave. Sure enough, boots but no pants. Got an item, brown boots. Alright, are the brown boots... they're not as good as our current boots. Only took me 2 hours, yeah, no. Alright. Skeleton. Get a malice. Ooh, ouch. Boom. Not a pants emote, but there are butts with pants. Excellent. Love it. Alright, we got a skeleton bone, which we can now use at the previous place. Get past the dog. Dave C. went down in the theater. Ayo. And another skeleton to fight. Chaps go over pants, so actually you've got ashless chaps. True. You know what? It's something. I'll take it. We need to get a new snake whip that does more damage, I think. I haven't been really doing much with my snake abilities, I feel like. Let's bring one of our snakes out to help. Oh, okay. Snake's not very good against skeleton, it would appear. My character's butt is still hanging out. You know what? It's called fashion, okay? Look it up. So far, the big benefit of our snake friends seem to be that they take damage for us. They can tank enemies for us. Fair enough, fair enough. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in -36 years. What? Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Free lunch. Vienna blood sausages and a thermos of spiked coffee. Nice. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. They're really, so everyone here is named Dave, huh? All right, let's beat the dickens out of the skeleton. Smart looking skeleton. Oh, that was spooky damage, my goodness. All right, we got more skeleton bones. Oh, there's a lot going on here, actually. Okay. Dave G murdered by a different feller named Dave G. Dave D, the truth was out there, it killed him. David Duchovny? Dave D. Alright, what's happening in here? Oh, no. It's one of those big... This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Should we open a whole bunch? Fuck it. Let's commit. We have Alice who has a scatter gun now, so... Nice. It's called the Dave Yard, yes. Oh, that... Oof. This might have been a bad idea, actually. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble, guys. I might have fucked up. Thank you for throwing scissors at me. Oof. This is not looking too good. It's okay. Alice can just keep healing me. I think we'll get there. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We did it. I was never worried. There was never a problem. Absolutely. I didn't need to do that, actually. Could have let Alice shoot. Nice. Woo! Let's go. Okay. Ooh, Alice has become stronger. Nice. Way to go. I didn't know Alice could level up, but that's cool. Oh, we can do more? I don't want to... Okay, I guess we could just keep fighting these skeletons forever, but I don't want to do that. Big stone sarcophagus. Hi, Withers! Some kind of ritual circle drawn in the ground in red chalk. This is a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. Dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. Gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. Gore-splattered scroll. This scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you that you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. What? What? You scrape the largest of the giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it. Okay, well, we do have the human ashes. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets hard to keep track of when it's in powder form. Okay, and then the robe receipt. This is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulate and dead situation that's been going on around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. Okay, so this is connected to the main quest. Necromancer Journal. This is a collection of the clues you've acquired in your search for the Necromancer's home base. Okay, you open your Necromancer Journal and examine the information you've collected thus far. You found a receipt for delivery. That's a reference to a joke. Outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. That's excellent. I love it. Okay. Cool. Also, I just realized that I got a donation for Extra Life that I was not aware of, I think. Hold on a second. When did that come in? Oh, that was like yesterday evening. Nice. Okay. That was Alex from Discord, I assume. So I'll follow up with him. Groucho Marx quote. Gotcha. Love Groucho Marx. All right. So looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Alright. I don't think we have everything we need for the ritual yet, but maybe we'll come back here later. Alright. Back on the road then. Oh man. There's a lot going on here. Let's go to Cavern Canyon. Modern Snake Oiler, issue 103. Nice. I assume we read that for... Okay, there's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Gives Fan Hammer a combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. There's an article titled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? Gives Bad Medicine a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. Or there's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives Good Medicine a skill that lets you recover HP in combat. We have Alice who can give us healing stuff, so I feel like maybe... Fan the hammer. You unload round after round into a nearby cactus just to see how it feels. It feels pretty good. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire, and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Okay, so we were here for another... This was another one of the wanted posters, right? I think. This crate has weapons scrawled on it. Ooh, fancy knife. Uh-oh. Oh, spiders, I think. Should leave right now before that spider eats you. Okay. Where the fuck is the exit? There it is. Okay. Danger spider. All right, what's happening in here? Pry off the boards. Boards can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It isn't even signed, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Fuck it. Tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. Well, that's unfortunate. Can we close it again? Apparently not. Oh, we're sneaking. You can see the gang on the other side of this big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get to them from this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Interesting. Over here, then. You hear a horrible skittering noise followed by... Oh, did we just set the spider on them? You hear a horrible skittering noise followed by a scream, followed by more horrible skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises, followed by some muffled screams. Then there's some more skittering, then silence. Go inside. Oh my god. Gang has been prepped for spider consumption. Alright, well, let's get them out of here, I think. We're probably doing them a favor, honestly. Stack the cocoons on the back of your horse, except for one, which Alice carries in her medical bag. He was smaller than he looked, and head back to the Dirtwater jail. Is that the stripy hat gang? What happened to him? They had a run-in with a giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations. 1,000 meat. Let's fucking go. All right. All right. Well, that was good. All hail Loath, the Spider Queen. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Well, that takes care of that. Let's go to get the saltpeter for the cook, I guess. Find a crate of supplies. Nice. Full cans. Oh man, lots of stuff. Military contents. Full canteen puts out fires. Army field trauma kit restores 10 HP. And hardtack increases your armor by 5 for the rest of the day. Nice. Just like just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Cannonade? I actually don't know how that word is pronounced. All right, Fort Cowardice. Here we are. Not very high security, apparently. Administration, mess hall, and some other tents. Let's go to the far end and then come back. Yikes, this mishap definitely got somebody fired. This sign has the goblin word for toilet on it. That sign says toilet in goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you gonna go in there. This must be the math tent. This cot is soaked with blood. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across its surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Papers are mostly just boring medical records. Dental daguerreotypes, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might be important. You got an item, marching orders. Just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. What's the marching orders? All right, have a good night, Ryder. Get good sleep. Thanks for hanging out. This is a set of army marching orders from before all of the army's marching orders were march back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards. This is a set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort Alldead, far to the north of Dirtwater. You discover a new map location, Fort Alldead. Treacherous territory up there. A gal ought to be careful. Our inventory is getting unwieldy. Shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies on it. Render them looted. Nice, nice. Oh, Alice will like the medical grade whiskey. Okay, I really need to get safe cracking and lock picking. Okay, quick pause though, because look who is here to participate in the stream. I'm sorry, Ryder just left, so he doesn't get to see, but it's an Alonzo. Say hi. Say hi, buddy. Say hi to your fans. No? Not gonna say anything? Okay. We do love Zalonzo. Okay. Cool. Alright, so that takes care of this tent. What's happening back here? You hear the sound of several goblins snoring inside the tent. Okay, we're gonna leave them alone. What's in the mess hall? Hi, you're back. You're not getting any more food. You've had dinner. Alright, stove is beyond cleaning. Everything is gross. Spice rack. Shaker of saltpeter. What is it doing in the spice rack? More whiskey and hardtack. Cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records. Love it. Okay. What's back here? We still don't have lockpicking. We've got to get lockpicking, you guys. Oh, these are the same building. Okay. It was a cat. Indeed. All right. Why did we come here? Oh, for the saltpeter. Okay, we got the saltpeter. So, success, I guess. Cool. All right. Take care of the house and the dead. Right, okay, let's go. Let's stop there on the way back, because we have the skeleton bone to give to the dog now. Oh, we have needles now, so we can fix the player piano as well. Alright, so we got things we can do here. Let's go back to Desert House first. Whoa! You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the side of the impact and find a meteor. Pick up the loose pieces. 647 meat. My goodness. Alright. Alright, so we now have a skeleton bone that we can give to the doggo. Give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing the human femur. I think there were other items that we needed to complete this without combat, but I would really love if we could get a sense of urgency into our sneaking here. Yeah, there was other stuff, but yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, we need oil. All right, we'll come back. Enjoy your bone, Mr. Doggo. Actually, I can just do this. All right, so let's go back to Dirtwater. Ooh. Shaggy Dog Cave. That sounds fun. Oh, we're okay. Never mind. It's in a different direction than I thought, but that's fine. All right. More cactus beer. Shaggy Dog Cave. That's a weird name. Certainly friendlier than Scorpion Junction or whatever. Welcome to Happy Kitten Gorge. Enjoy your stay. Oh man, I hope we find a Happy Kitten Gorge. All right, what's going on at Shaggy Dog Cave? There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave. This is going to turn out to be a really long story that leads nowhere, isn't it? Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. in the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a Shaggy Dog story that's not gonna lead anywhere. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt for. What's a butt for? For pooping, I assume is the punchline here. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town called Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon, and each ordered a beer, except Sai, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Oh, this is painful. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Sai, after a drawing of lots, to share. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for, we headed out into the open desert. Oh God. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. Thank God. However, I will relate to you oh God. We're gonna be here the rest of the stream. 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Hopefully that means we can at least get an oil payoff from this whole endeavor. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. I can see the punchline coming at me like an oncoming fucking freight train. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we required that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose. Hey, Haven. Yeah, exactly, genius. We did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed and continued on our way. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut occupied by two identical seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar given that there were two of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt fur, and we continued on our way, excited to be finally nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged. No, I mean, it's entertaining in its way, but oh my goodness. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Soon, we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Side, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before a side shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient... Oh my god, there's not even the fucking punchline payoff. What? The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Plackwright. I am fucking furious right now. Oh my god, there wasn't even a punchline, you guys. There wasn't even a punchline. Ah! Let's get the fuck out of here. Going back to Dirtwater. I'm gonna get drunk in the saloon. Oh god, now what? At the side of the trail, you see a small hell cow, a hell calf really. It snorts at a patch of brush, lighting it on fire, and then starts grazing. Sure, we can fight it. Probably. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, I need 3 AP before I can use this. Good to know. Ooh. Sorry, Alice. It would have set us on fire, Uri. True, true. All right, we leveled up. You're right, I shouldn't have fought that. Oh well. Okay. What am I doing here? All right, so we have a needle, so we can fix this guy. All right, you pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Ah, I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. I helped! Let's fucking go. I fixed the piano player for you. In fairness, it's a baby demon. True. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Roz. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one. No worries. Who's the old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Aylesbury. Tragic fellow he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories. Fantastical like. Too bad. I love that stuff. Well, it doesn't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down. As long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. I heard you had something interesting back there. Not sure what you're talking about. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago. Oh, yeah, that was the previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. It's what got him fired eventually. That senator's wife wasn't amused. He rummages around the bar for a minute, then blows the dust off a tiny piano about 9 inches tall. Here, you can keep the piano so long as you don't ask me about the trick. You got an item, miniature piano. Have I told that joke on this stream yet? It's one of my favorite jokes to tell, honestly. Assuming we're thinking of the same version. Was there something else I needed to do in here? Tell the joke? Alright, so a guy walks into a bar. I don't know if this is the same version of the joke that you guys know, but... God damn it, plasma! Plasma spoiling the joke before I can tell it. Oh well. Okay, what else? What did I want to do here? We need to turn in... No. Hold on. Alice, I don't remember what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Help me. Saltpeter, right. I knew there was something I needed to do. And then House of the Desert Bandits. And then see if anybody else needs help in dirt water. Okay. Shit. Gah! Stop. Okay. Back here. Alright, I brought you your gunpowder. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a little. Okay. Alright, well, we'll go do that. Alright, let me stop at the merchant and see if they have oil. It said we also need a lock, I remember the wiki said. No, they got nothing. Unfortunate. Alright, well, let's go out and wander and see if we can find the stuff that... Wander. Catch a whiff of something. Alright, here we go. Southeast Western murder pepper. Vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. Oh man. What is this fucking... chef getting up to? Wait. I feel like it can't be good. Yeah, here's your murder pepper. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Alright. Not like I got anything else to do. Well, that's not strictly true, but... Okay, open box 441. You open the box and a torrent of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in the box. All right, take that back to the chef. You got my knife? Yep, here you go. Excellent, this will work a lot better than that hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend, Dave J, stole it from me. Then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead, he won't mind. Okay. Sure. Alright, we've been there already. Go back to the Dave yard. Your booze sense alerts you to the presence of a rock. Confused, you move the rock, and sure enough, there's a bottle of booze behind it. Cheap whiskey. Alright. Alright, which Dave was it? Dave J, right? Dave C. Dave J! Dig up the grave. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Strange. You reach... What the fuck? You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding, it's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. Dave's secret sauce recipe. Alright. Back we go to Dirtwater. We're gonna be wrapping up here pretty soon, but clear out some of these quests at least. Alright, what the fuck are you up to, dude? Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you... Oh, gross. Let me give you something for all your trouble. It fell in the slop, but it's still good. Sloppy top hat. Okay. That gives us +3 Moxie versus +1 Moxie. Okay, so this is a better hat. Nice. Alright, we're looking a bit sketchy, but our Moxie is unparalleled. Alright. Do you have anything else that you needed? What's the dart situation? All the darts got broken months ago. Alright. Wait. See ya later, Lloyd, with 2 L's. Fucking A. Alright. Alright, Alice. I need a refresher. God damn it. What's going on, Alice? Poke around. Whoop. God damn it. Poke around in Dirtwater, see if anybody needs help. And the House in the Desert Bandits. Okay, we still don't have oil or a lock, so I don't think we can finish that unless we want to go in guns blazing. Let's ask at the jail. Oh, there's another thing here. There's some sort of sex joke to be made about sloppy top hat. I was trying to come up with a phrasing for it, but I couldn't. If Joe is still listening, maybe he can provide it. Your snake whip skill just leveled. Fucking A. Let's go. Potemkin Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Alright. Take care of that. I guess we'll go do that next. Before we wrap up. Hopefully they have some oil or a lock. I keep going back to the edge of town when I don't have to. Oh, we don't get a marking for that? Oh, there it is. Potemkin. Oh, there's a lot going on up here, actually. I don't remember what the old mission was for. Let's do the Potemkin Gang, though. Shot rings out and something buzzes past your ear. You quickly dive behind a rock, just in case these two things are connected, and not just, say, someone hunting nearby and also there's a bee. Peering carefully around your rock, you eventually spot movement in the underbrush. It's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle and a cloak with leaves stuck to it. Which is less effective as camouflage than it sounds because all the trees around here are pine trees. You also notice that she's been out here a very long time, which you can infer from the way she is literally a skeleton. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you have a lot of health, actually. I think this person is... immune to poison, probably. I do have 3 AP now, it's true. We can whip it 3 times. Oh, that hurt, actually. Alice, your time has come. Ooh, we might be in trouble. Hopefully Alice keeps healing us up effectively. Thankfully that doesn't seem to be a limited resource. She just throws needles at us. Always good. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, jeez, this is a resilient person. Okay, we're getting ahead of it now. Nice, victory. Cargo jeans. Nice. All right, we made it to the oh, this is a whole different village settlement thing. How's the cargo jeans? +4 pistol attack damage versus +1 armor. We are mostly using the pistol right now, so let's go with the cargo jeans. Plus now my ass isn't hanging out. What's your deal? No entry, okay. Real jail. Guy shouts visiting hours are over and runs over to stop you. Non-fake horse sales. Hostlers on vacation. Okay, wow. All right, these people are defensive. That place is condemned. It's not safe to go in there. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Okay, so this is a fake town, actually. Bandit looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the bar? Oh, good idea. I'll look there. Did you look near the jail? I'm not sure I get what's going on here. Okay, we can just send this guy around, but I'm not entirely sure why we want to do that. I wish we could find his belt buckle. He looks sad. Duck into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door. I was wondering that too, Brie, but hold on. Leave through the back door. Okay, so now we're behind. We're on the back side of it. Ooh. TNT. Hefty load. This is the back of the jail. Turns out it's just flat plywood like a theatrical set. The ropes that are holding this thing up... Oh. Okay, so the idea is to put the guy under it? I see. Okay. So it looks like we can blow up 2 of these things. So we have to arrange everybody in front of the genuine TNT, and he lost his belt buckle and you're gonna kill him, apparently. Okay, so when we run into this person, she just runs to the next place. Okay, got it. Okay, I understand the situation now, I think. So that running into that door runs that guy over here. Oh god. Okay, this is actually a little more challenging than it looks. Okay. We've got you next to the jail, which is correct. Okay. Let's keep you moving along. Okay, so I'm gonna tag you and then whoop. Okay. Everyone's lined up now in the right place, I believe. This is kind of dumb. This doesn't seem safe at all. Oh, I don't seem to be able to do anything with it, actually, now that I look at this. Actually, I can't do anything with either of these. Okay, well, we got everyone in position, but I don't think I can set this off at the moment. We can't go back to boring to get another blasting cap. Hold on, I'm Googling again, because we're right at the end here and I want to wrap this up. West of Loathing, the Potemkin gang. Okay, right, gang members, change position. Right, we figured all that out. We can go to the back. Manipulate them to standing in front of the jail or sandwich store at the same time. Oh, okay, I just realized apparently there's a distinction between an honorable and ruthless player. I guess we're trying to be honorable for the most part, but I'm not sure that that's been the case up to this point. Honorable players must use the jail option, as attempting to interact with the TNT will have your character comment that they don't want to do that. Oh, okay, all of them have to be in front of the same store, apparently. Okay, let's get them in front of the jail, then, so we can be honorable. Okay, got it. Apparently, the jail solution doesn't kill them, it just stuns them, so. Let's get you moving. And then, okay, so same deal, but we do it over here. Oh, I got a perk from running into too many cactuses, apparently. What was that? Mostly scabs. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire set of extra skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. +5 maximum HP. All right, tag you and then you. Okay, now we should be able to do it then. Careful not to run into the door again and move that guy. All right, so now we can do this. There we go. Cut the ropes. Bonk. Apparently. Hey, victory. Gang is knocked out. Take him to jail. You haul the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater and lock them in the jail. Say, that's the Potemkin gang. How'd you get them? Pushed a jail over on them. What? Never mind. All right, we leveled up. Got even more meat. We're kicking butt here. Oh, there's another one. The Black Hat Bandits for horse theft and the selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north toward the Old Millinery. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. All right, add that to our to-do list. And I think that's probably a good note to wrap up on. So yeah, once again, I will be streaming, we'll be streaming Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Co-op on Monday. And then there will be no stream on Friday because I'll be prepping for Extra Life next weekend. November 2nd to 3rd, 24 hours straight. Donations let you do a number of different things this year, but including pick games that I play for the stream. You can check out in my Discord for the full list of redemptions. I should really set up a command to get info about that. But there's a whole bunch this year because this is my 10th year doing Extra Life. Very excited. And yeah, and then the following weekend is going to be the Campfire 48-hour marathon, so keep an eye out for information about that as well. Thank you to our new followers. Thank you to everyone who subbed, and let me quickly see if anyone from the Campfire stream team is live for me to raid and us up here. They are not. It is just me at the moment, so we will go ahead and wrap it up there. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you really enjoyed. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you next time.